Okay, it's the 10th of January. It's Friday evening. For those who are wishing for the Irish to win, they did. And Penn State once again on the short end. This is the way you can make a donation if you'd like to help me keep this page going and cover some of the cost. And again, if you want to join the weatheroutlook.com page, you got to go to that page, and then you can register there and pay your $35 there. That's how that works. Otherwise, the other ones you can donate whatever you want there. And these are in the last 24 hours. I guess his name is Jacob Dubravsky, Philip Barr from Barr Construction, Frank Demerel, and Mark Titkowski, or Titkowski. I guess that's how you would say that. All donated in the last 24 hours. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And if you donate, your name will be listed here. So we got to talk about snow, and then we got to talk about a nor'easter. Okay, so first let's discuss tonight. Right now, all the temperatures across all three states, Pennsylvania, Jersey, and Delaware, they're all 32 degrees or below. So there's no doubt what's coming through. The problem is the low that developed down by the Gulf is going to lose some of its punch as it moves to the northeast. Partly because there's a lot of dry air, and then partly because there's just nothing to support an upper air joining in and it joining together to form a bigger storm. It's just not there. So we got to look at where the precipitation is, and this is at 7 o'clock. These are your numbers. This is where it sits, and you can see it's just starting to get to the Ohio Pennsylvania border. It's in West Virginia. Try to time this out by the hour. Okay, so this is around 9 o'clock tonight. You can see it's just on the doorstep of Pittsburgh. Um, let's move this 1 hour ahead. And it's moving into Erie, Franklin up that way. Here we go around 11 o'clock tonight. It's getting close to Altoona, Johnstown, and then it works its way into central PA around midnight. Here's State College right here, Lock Haven right here. It's just getting to there. And You can see it moving across. This is around 2 in the morning. It's crossing. It's in the Delaware. It's just getting into South Jersey. Lancaster's right in here. Reading, you're right here. It's right on your doorstep at 2. Williamsport's just getting ready to get to you there. And then It moves through. This is around 3 a.m. It's in Philadelphia. Here's 4 a.m. It's getting into the Poconos. It's getting up towards Newark, New Jersey. You can see it's beginning to let up out here in the western part of the state. So it's not a long duration of a storm. Here's 5 a.m., 6, 7, and you can see it pulling away already from Philadelphia. 8, 9, and here's 10, and it's gone. And then you're just left with some backside snows out here in western PA. Accumulations are generally 1 to 3 inches. This is kind of the way the map looks. The blues are 2, 3 inches. All these grays are dusting, and mostly an inch to an inch and a half through here. So that's kind of what to expect out of this. And Again, a little bit more out here, and a lot of that as the backside comes in and fills in the gaps a little bit. But you can see Philadelphia, an inch, inch and a half down here. Delaware again, inch, inch and a half. There's some models that kind of show the extreme southern part of Delaware getting maybe 2 or 3 inches. Here in Jersey, here you can see basically about an inch across the whole state there. Northern part of New Jersey up here, maybe a dusting to a half an inch. The Poconos, you're in that 1.5 inch range. It says up here as you get up towards Binghamton, nothing. But storms, if you notice this winter, they overachieve a little bit to the north. So I think this all fills in. And again, it's generally a 1 to 2 inch at most for most people. And again, these blue areas could be 2 to 3 inches out there in western Pennsylvania. And that's where that sits. Now, with the fresh shot of cold air coming in, there's going to be some lake effect. Nothing drastic unless you're in upstate New York. But you can see this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday time period. A little bit here in the Poconos. Mostly of it's off Lake Erie up here towards Bradford, Erie up that way. And then These are like in 2 day loops here. But I want to show you that You have more snow moving in out here next Saturday night into Sunday. And then you can see, here we go right here. Here's Sunday around 11 o'clock in the morning. And you can see this area here, basically down here, Chambersburg, York, Harrisburg, heading up towards Reading and Allentown into those Poconos and western um, New Jersey. You can see it, and then it kind of spreads out. And then guess what? New Jersey, Philadelphia would get snow out of this. Again, this is still a week away, and you know how the models play games, but this looks like it has some wheels to actually happen. And so we keep that in mind. There's going to be a storm. Just how intense it gets and how much and who gets is it's going to be snow, but just how much we get, and you'll have to keep an eye out to see if it intensifies and you get more than that's listed on this chart here. That this would basically be the snow line right here, right as of right now. I Some people have asked me some questions. Yes, I do see the end of the month, getting into February, that the temperatures will do a flip. We'll start warming up above normal for a while as the western part of the United States cools down. And so there will be a pattern flip, but eventually that flip will come back again, and we'll get back into colder weather as you get into the middle of February. And again, it's going to be one of those months where the beginning of March can hold some interesting weather as it normally happens in Pennsylvania, Jersey, and stuff. We sometimes get our heaviest snow in the beginning of March, so we have to keep an eye out for that. All right, so that's your update. I'll do another one tomorrow, and again, this is what I expect. On the ground by late Saturday. Again, these numbers in here, in the eastern part of PA and up here, they've increased. Excuse me, they've increased as the runs have been coming in. So again, it tends to these storms, no matter how small or how large, they tend to overachieve more to the north this winter. So again, that's why I think you see an uptick in these numbers up in this area up here, especially the southern Poconos, Hazleton, up that way. I think you can see some snow. Here's Bear Creek and up this way towards Mount Pocono and Gouldsboro. So Toby Hanna and stuff. So a little bit, but the temperatures on the roads are cold. They're below freezing. So this is light, fluffy snow. So it will get very icy late tonight into tomorrow morning. So if you're heading out to work early tomorrow morning, please just be careful out there because unless the roads are treated, they might be a little slick, especially the back roads. Okay, everybody take care. Be safe out there. Thank you for helping out with the donations.